Good morning, Miss China.
Morning.
Hi dear,
Hi. Good morning, teacher. Okay, we'll wait a couple more minutes and then we'll start in a bit. Hey, how are you all today?
good.
Okay. Um, Yeah, as I call your name, please respond. Okay, Ashira.
Yeah.
Kurt.
Here, teacher.
Yeah. Anna, are you here?
Here.
Okay. Caitlin. Caitlin, can you hear me? Is your mic working now? Okay, no response yet. Jada? Jada is not here. Okay. Mark?
Yes, sir.
Silver?
Here, Cho.
Nashley?
Here, Miss Shaina.
Okay. Jacob?
Yeah.
Cyrus?
Here, teacher.
Akshara? Akshara, are you here? Not here, so. Tristan?
Here.
Sujit?
Here, teacher.
Devendran? Devendran, no. Adan?
Here.
Adrian? Adrian not here. Bryden? Bryden also not here. Siddharth?
Here, teacher.
Vic? Kendrick also not here.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm here.
Akshara? Akshara still not here. Okay. Let me just quickly put it in the group. Okay, Caitlin, is your mic working now?
Yeah, Cho.
Let me see, Akshara. Okay, so before we start today's class, I just want to talk to you all a bit about exams and revisions and stuff like that. And I will also tell you all what topics are also coming out for exam, okay? Okay, so yeah, before that, let's just talk about revision and how you all are going through a revision period and stuff like that. Okay, so now, do you all get stressed? Does anyone get stressed or are you all okay?
I'm stressing.
Yeah, some of us, yeah. A bit, just a bit.
What's causing you the stress?
Yeah,
School.
exam. Exam and homework.
Yeah.
So what's stressful about it?
It's really hot.
A lot of it, and like some are a bit very hard.
Okay, some said anxious, too much work. Okay. How do y'all, like when y'all are stressed, what do you do?
Sleep.
I just like put it aside for a while and do what makes me feel happy, then go back to it and then try and attempt it.
Okay. That's a good one. What else? What else do y'all do?
I panic.
You panic. Okay. So now, so let's see. Stress. Okay, what is stress? Stress is something that places a demand on us physically, mentally, or emotionally, and it starts changing the way we act, how we live, and things like that. Okay. So stress is not just because stress is not just like something in the mind. It can be a physical stress as well. So if your body is feeling stressful, it might fall sick, or let's say you might get injured and stuff like that. So there's physical stress. Mental stress is in your head, in your mind. Emotional stress is, let's say something sad really happened and then you have emotional stress. Okay? And everyone is triggered by different things. Some things stress certain people, some things no. For some people, exams are a big stress. For some people, not so much. Some people, when they don't get when their cupboard is not clean, they get stressed. But some people, if their cupboard is not clean, they're not so stressed. Some people, when they do their work on time, don't do their work on time, they get super stressed. Some people, they're okay with it. So different people undergo different types of stress, different reasons as to why they get stressed. Okay, but stress is not entirely bad. Okay, stress can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing, depending on what type of stress. So there is positive stress, eustress, and negative stress, which is distress. Positive stress will encourage someone to do well, and negative stress will make someone burn out or do badly, poorly. So some people, when they're stressed, right, let's say they have a project coming up and they're stressing because it's coming soon, the stress will help them to get it done well and get it done in time. Some people, the project is coming soon, but it's a negative stress, so they don't do so well, or they try so hard and everything, but then they burn out, they get exhausted. So different people, again, react to stress differently, and everyone has positive stress and negative stress. It's just a matter of figuring out what stresses you up and what doesn't stress you up as much. Yes, Akshara? You raised your hand.
I just wanted to ask you, what chapters are coming up for maths and physics?
I'm telling you all after this, during this class, after I finish this.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to put a bunch of words on the PowerPoint. So you have to tell me what is the color, the color the writing is. Not read the word, you must identify what is the color of the writing. Okay, you can all unmute your mic and then you all can just say it out loud, okay? So let's start. Color of the writing, not read me the word. Okay, let's start.
Blue.
Blue.
Green.
Red.
Yellow.
Red.
Red.
Green.
Yellow.
Yellow. Green.
Red.
Red. Blue. Red. White. Black. Blue. And white.
White.
Okay, again, you must tell me the color of the words, not read the word. Try again,
Not the
That was so
word.
confusing,
Color
sir.
of the word.
That's so confusing.
Try again. It's a bit fast, but I want you all to try and focus.
So easy.
Okay? Try again,
So fast.
Okay, let's go.
Blue. Green.
Red.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Red. Green. Yellow. Green.
Green.
Yellow. Red.
Red.
Green.
Yellow.
Blue. green,
White. Red.
Why so
White.
faster?
Blue, and white.
So fast. I'm so confused.
I couldn't say so fast.
I want to make you all focus, that's why. Never mind. Let's continue, huh? Okay. A small truth to make life 100%. So, what do you think makes someone successful?
They are willing to work hard.
Okay. Come on. La la la.
So what was your question again?
What makes someone successful? What makes someone achieve their goals and dreams?
Hard work and perseverance.
When they fail.
So, yeah. So if, let's say, right, every alphabet is given a number, and there are 26 alphabets, luck is only 47%. Okay. Hard work is 98%. Knowledge is 96%. So, to be 100%, you need to have the right attitude in your work, in what you do. That gives you 100%. Okay? So, like Akshara mentioned just now, the word perseverance. Perseverance is very important. You can have all the A's, you can do so well, but then if you don't have something called perseverance, let's say you go through a challenge, you won't be able to pick yourself up. So when you go through failures, when you go through difficulty and all this kind of stuff, especially like now exams and everything, it's not about how much you know and the marks that you get. Yes, that is important because you want to do well, but if you don't do so well, it's about, okay, I'm going to try again. I'm going to pick myself up. I'm not going to give up. You see, it's people like Albert Einstein, all these people who discovered so many things, the CEO of Google, the CEO of Apple, the CEO of Samsung, and
Amazon.
all these people, they didn't achieve their success overnight. It's not like they had like overnight they became famous and successful and rich and all that kind of stuff. No, it was years of trying something and failing at it and trying again and again and again and again. The first time Apple was made as a product, it's not something that someone just put together overnight. It's many years of trying something and failing and failing and failing. But what caused the person to be successful was because every time he failed, he persevered. He got up and he persevered and he decided to try again and again and again. So even with exams and everything, right? Sometimes we try really hard, but then we don't do so well. It's about doing your best and it's about getting back up and trying again. Okay? It's not about getting all the A's and all that kind of stuff. Yes, again, that's important. But if you don't do so well, you get back up and you try again. It's about not giving up. Okay, so what I want from all of y'all is for y'all to give your best. To study as much as you can. To revise as much as you can. To give your best. Okay? It's our attitudes towards life and work and school that gets us to 100%. It's about persevering. Okay, attitude is everything. And then you also want to be positive-minded. Okay, remember you can do these things. It's whether you want to or not. Okay, so let's try again. Color of the writing, focus. 1, 2, go.
Blue, green, red, yellow, green, yellow, blue,
Red, yellow,
white,
Green.
white.
Red and white.
Okay. So let's look a bit at revision.
Black.
Okay, how do y'all revise? How do y'all revise at home? What's your study technique? What is your way of?
Read through the chapters that are coming out for the exam.
Okay, so you read through the textbook. Okay, anyone else? What do y'all do? How do y'all study?
Take the key points from the chapters.
Okay, so Tristan says that he studies like that. He takes key point from the chapters. Anyone else?
Read
I
through
write.
the exercise book and the textbook on what are the notes from the exercise books and all the key points like from what Tristan said from the textbook.
Okay, so that's how Bryden studies. Anyone else?
I write down all the key points, which makes me remember everything.
Okay, that's how Siddharth studies. Who else? Everyone's different. Everyone has a different way of studying. I'm not going to say right or wrong. Anyone else studies differently?
Sometimes I would try and write down points and then teach it to my mom.
Okay, so you teach it to someone else. You teach another person. Okay, that's a good way of studying as well. Do you all study with music?
Me, I do. I do.
Music, some people cannot be absolute silence, which again, it's not right or wrong. It's different for different people. Okay, so now, how many of y'all have a timetable? Any one of y'all have a timetable, or do y'all just like roughly gauge, okay, when to study and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sujit, how do you?
I don't.
What's your?
Yes, sir.
How do you study?
What I do is I usually just pay attention in class and go over the key points later, and that's about it.
Okay. How about Adrian? How do you study? Do you have a timetable? How?
No timetable. When I'll just think when is the right time to revise at home.
Okay. Who else? How about Adan? Adan, how do you study? What's your study technique?
I just read through the books.
Okay. Ashira? Ashira, how do you revise for
I
exam?
will listen to music and I just go through the chapters.
In the textbook? Okay. So now everyone has a different way of studying, different technique of studying. Okay, so now one study technique that is very, very effective is to break your study sessions into half-hour slots. So 25 minutes you study, and then 5 minutes you take a break. 25, and then 25 minutes you study again, and then 5 minutes. Don't sit for 2 hours straight at the book and try to stare at the book and hope that everything will go into your head, because we humans have very short attention span. So you want it to be effective, quality over quantity. So you want your 25 minutes or your 15 minutes to be of high quality. So you study for 25 minutes, or let's say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, take a 5-minute break. And then you go back again, 25 minutes of study and then 5-minute break. So it's every half-hour slots. Okay, again, you all can do a timetable. When you make a timetable, you stick to it. Now, another important thing when it comes to revision is you need to know what kind of a person you are. Different people, different. Again, don't compare your study techniques to your friend's study techniques. Everyone's different. Some people, they are most productive in the morning. They are early birds. When they are early in the morning is when they're most focused. They can study. When they study, everything goes into the head. They can remember it and stuff like that. Some of them, afternoon, late risers. So you wake up a bit later, but in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you can really study. Some people are night owls. They study at night. Night is when they are most productive. For me, I'm a morning person. So I need to do my most productive things in the morning. Things that need my brain power, I need to do it in the morning. Nighttime, I cannot do things that need my brain power because I just cannot focus. So what kind of person are you guys? Does anyone know if you're a night person or a morning person or what?
Night person.
Morning. Anyone afternoon?
Me.
Silver is afternoon. Anyone else?
I'm a night person.
Dar is a night person. Nashni is a night person. Sorry? Yes?
So like what happens if you study like at 1 something or 2 something?
In the morning?
Yeah. So is it like an early bird or is it a night owl?
I would put it under night owl. Morning would be like around 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. That is morning lah. If you're late night, midnight, that is night owl lah. So you need to identify when is your best time to study. Everyone is different. Some people, they can focus very well in the afternoon, on the night, morning cannot. Again, everyone is different. So you need to figure that out. Okay? So, how should you revise? Where should you revise? Somewhere comfortable, but not on the couch in front of a TV. No. Somewhere at your desk, you have a lamp, you have a clock or a watch because you want to time yourself. And yeah, not places where you can sleep off. Okay? You must be comfortable enough, but at the same time, at a studying position, not like on the sofa or sleeping on the bed. Okay? So, how to plan your revision? Have a realistic goal. Don't say, okay, today I want to study, in these 2 hours, I'm going to study 5 chapters. That's not realistic. You want it to be effective. So tell yourself, okay, now it's 2 p.m., I'm going to study until 3 p.m. 25 minutes of reading the textbook, 5 minutes break. After that, I'm going to do questions for another 25 minutes. And then I'm done. So you have definite finishing times. You put your time, 3 o'clock I'm going to finish, or 4 o'clock I'm going to finish, and stick to it. Plan regular breaks, and during your break, not take your phone and use the screen and all that kind of stuff. You want to rest your eyes. So you want to get up, you want to walk, you want to stretch a little bit. That helps. Drink plenty of water. Now, have a tick list of topics to cover. So this is something that I do in the morning. I wake up and I write down a to-do list. I also have a planner that tells me what I want to get done at the end, by the end of the day. So I have a planner like this. I'll show you. So this is my planner. Okay, this is my planner. I got it from Popular. I think you've seen it before. So I put down what I want to do for the day. Each day I have a box. So I say, okay, today I've got class. What I want to record, I want to upload my Zoom recording, I want to and stuff like that. Sorry?
Are you showing your planner on the screen now?
Yeah. So everyone has a different way of doing it. So mine is every day I write down what I need to do. Okay, you can also take a foolscap paper, list down, okay, in the morning I've got class, and then I've got maths class, and then after that, okay, I'm gonna study for 25 minutes, I'm gonna do maths questions. And then I'm going to go exercise, and then I'm going to have lunch. So you write all of that down. As you do it, you tick it off, you cancel it off. When you cancel it off, it motivates you to get the next thing done on the list. Okay, so you can have a planner, you can get yourself a planner. I got this from Popular, you can get it from anywhere. Or you can just write it on a foolscap paper. Okay, and then when you study, you want to summarize at the end of your study session. You say, okay, what have I learned today? I learned this, I learned this, I learned this. You want to recap. As I sometimes in class, at the end of the class, I ask you, okay, what did we learn today? And then I ask you all to tell me so that you all can remember what you've studied. Okay. Revision. Always revise your work. Okay, some people, what they do is to remember definitions. They write out the definitions in some really nice papers and they stick it around. They stick maybe on the doorknob, because every time you open the door, you can see the definition, you read it. Or one on the fridge, definition of melting, let's say, and you put it on the fridge. And then one at your bathroom door. So every time you open the fridge, every time you open the door, you read it. So in that case, when you do it every day, right, you don't even need to memorize, because your brain will automatically remember the words that it sees on the doorknob on the fridge. So when you're doing your exam, right, let's say the question is, define melting. What is melting? Then your brain will automatically go to, oh yeah, melting is the definition that I put at the doorknob. Your brain will automatically go and remember those words. So when you do it for a long period of time, over, like even if it's a week, you will remember it. So put it on sticky notes and stick it on where you usually go to. Stick one on your fridge, one on your bathroom door, one on your room door, one on your cupboard door, things that you usually go to, things that you usually touch. Okay, this helps you to remember without memorizing, but just by looking and reading it every day. Okay, again, everyone is different. Choose the right way for you. Everyone has a different learning style. Don't compare yours. Why my friend do like this, she can study so she can remember, but I cannot. That means something is wrong with the way you are doing it. So try a different method. Okay? Everyone's different. Some people do well with words. Some people, they need to draw. Some people need to draw cartoons. Some people need to do summary notes. It's different. Some people need to listen, audio. Some people need to look at YouTube videos to learn. Like Jada, she said she goes and tells it to someone. She tells another person, she tells her mom. So that's another way. You teach someone, then you realize, oh, I actually have to revise this because I forgot this point. And then now y'all are on Zoom. So what y'all can do is, let's say y'all have 4 or 5 of y'all. Let's say you have your friends. Okay, you say, okay guys, today let's study chapter 2. At night, we're going to do a Zoom call. We're going to tell each other what we learned. And then do a Zoom call. And then 4 or 5 of y'all sit there and then start talking about what y'all have studied for that chapter. And then you test your friends and things like that. Okay, some of y'all said that you all do background music. That's fine as well. Some people, it needs to be quiet. Different people, different. Okay, so many ways of doing it. Just remember, no matter what you revise, at the end of the day, you must get your sleep. You must have good night's sleep. I don't know if it was your class or Asher class that I said that there is a time, I think it was Asher, there is a time at night where your body must be at sleep mode. Because during that time, your cells are repairing, your cells are dying and rejuvenating again. That's between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. So during that time, you must make sure you are sleeping. If not, your body cells cannot repair, your body cells cannot grow and multiply. Okay? So you must have your sleep, especially during that hour. Between 2 to 5, you must be asleep. That is when your body is repairing itself. Okay? Anyone has any comments?
No.
Above all, practice questions. These are the best way to see if you actually if whatever you read or whatever you studied actually went into your head. You do questions. Okay, so in summary, have a positive attitude, have a timetable. If you have a timetable, stick to it. Be honest with yourself. That means be realistic about things. Don't say 10 chapters in 2 hours. It's not realistic. Okay, and then do for 25 minutes and then take a 5 minutes break and do whatever works for you. That is all. Ken, anyone has any comments or questions?
No.
No.
Okay, then go take a 5-minute break and come back. Come back before 12:10. Okay?
Yes.
Do some stretching, go and drink some water and come back. Okay, so now very quickly, I'm going to tell you all what's coming out for exams, what topics are coming out for exams. So for physics, it is chapter 1, 2, and 3. Okay, because that's only what you've studied so far, what we've done so far. So chapter 1, 2, and 3 of
For maths, right?
for physics. For physics is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. That is for physics. Okay. For maths, I'm going to write it down here. Okay. There's a couple of things that you need to focus on. So I won't go by chapter. I won't go by chapter 1, chapter 2 like that. I'm going to tell you what you need to focus on, basically. Okay. So I'm going to write it down here. You can copy this down, yeah? Actually, please copy it down. Okay, I'll give you all some time to copy down.
So I can't see the ones it's on the other side. Okay.
Now, Ken?
Can Joe?
Okay, can I see a show of hands of those who are still copying? Okay, still copying. Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes more. Okay, can I see a show of hands of those who are still doing? Still copying? Okay, if that's the case, then we will start doing questions, okay? Today we want to look at constructing expressions, and then yeah, we'll start by constructing expressions, see how we go, and then we will see if we can do the rest. So I gave you all a quiz on substitution last week. I gave you all a quiz on that. We've been doing solving linear equations so far, together with problem solving. So this part we are done. We've done expanding and simplifying as well. So today we want to do construction, and fractions we did last week during class. Okay, so we want to look at constructing expressions today. Please take out your homework book. Homework book 1. The small one, the small book. Okay, for all those who do not have it. Anyone don't have their homework?
What page, teacher?
Page 13. Yes.
To page 30.
1-3. Homework book 1. Page 13. Okay. So, this one. Okay, we look at number 1 first together.
Yeah, that's not my book on 30, page 30.
1-3, 1-3.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just going to write down the first question. A piece of string, you all don't need to write, just look here. Okay, let's look at this. I have a piece of string and it's x cm long. Okay, so I don't know what x is. I don't know how long it is, but it says x cm. So if I were to draw, I have a piece of string. It's x cm long. Okay, I cut off a piece of 5 cm long. So I cut off 5 cm. Okay, I cut it off. So how much string remains? So how much remaining here? So what is an expression for it? I take my long string. If let's say this x was 15. I cut 5 cm. How much is left?
10 cm.
What's that?
Yeah.
10.
15 minus 5.
15 minus 5. So now I have x cm. I cut off 5. So what is my left here? What is
10 cm.
5.
No, I cut off 5.
cm?
Huh?
1 cm?
No. I have x cm long. I cut off 5. So I
X 5. Then
X cm left.
no. X is the whole thing. I cut off 5. So I have x.
Minus 5.
4 cm?
That is your expression. X minus 5 left. That's your answer. X minus 5 cm left. Just now I had 15. So I take 15 minus 5, 10 cm left. But now I don't have a number. I have an unknown. So I just leave it as the unknown, x. I minus what I've cut off. So remaining will be x minus 5 cm. I don't know what x is, so I leave my answer like that. Understand?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So that is how we do question 1. So if we look at question 2, a piece of rope is 15 m long.
You must copy.
Wait. No. Just look here. Don't copy. Just look at question 2. Question 2, I have a piece of rope. How long is the rope?
15 meters.
15 cm.
Long. Now, I cut off y meter. I cut off y. I don't know what is y lah, but I cut off y. So how much is left?
15 minus y.
Correct. The left will be 15 minus y, whatever y is lah. So my answer is 15 minus y cm left. I put it in bracket and then I put cm because that's the unit. So that's my answer, just like that. So this is what we call writing expressions. I don't have an exact value, but this is the expression of the answer.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so
Sure.
please try question 3 right up to 9. Do question 3 right up to 9. Do slowly, don't panic. If it doesn't make sense, you change the unknown to something that you know. Like just now I changed x to 15 and then 15 minus 5, 10. Okay, then x minus 5. So change it to a value first and then you try to make sense of it.
So you must copy the question or just copy the answer.
Need to copy question, just write the answers.
Okay.
Okay? Just write down there homework book 1, page 13, and then write down the answers. If you have any questions, you can ask me, okay? If you're stuck anywhere, you can ask. Okay, for number 6, so it says, okay, a banana, it costs B cents. That means one banana lah. One banana is B cents and one pineapple is P cents. This is for 1. Okay? Now, write an expression for total cost of 8 bananas and 2 pineapples. So 1 banana is B cents. 8 bananas will be, so if let's say
8 times B,
Alright.
8 B cents.
8B, and pineapple will be 2P.
Pineapple will be 2 times P. It's like, let's say 1 banana is 2 cents. So 8 bananas will be 8 times 2, 16. So I don't know what B is. So I just leave it as 8 times B, which is 8B. And then P cents, 2 times P is 2P. So total cost will be
8B plus 2P.
8B plus 2P. That will be your expression. And then you put it in brackets and write there cents. Can you understand, Tristan?
Yeah.
Yes.
For for number 8, will it be like 5B plus 1?
Here it is. Let me see. Yeah, someone else also asked for question 8. Let's look at it. Okay. So Debbie gives B biscuits to each of her 5 friends. So she has 5 friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's got 5 friends. And each friends get how many biscuits?
B biscuits.
B biscuits. So each friend gets B amount of biscuits. We don't know what they are, but we know it's B. She then gives 1 more biscuit to each of her friends. So each friend will get an extra 1. Okay, each friend will get an extra 1. So how many biscuits has she given to her friends? So
1B.
5B plus 5.
I must add all them together.
5B.
So how many?
5B.
5 Bs plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5B plus 5 biscuits. So it's B plus 1 plus B plus 1 plus B plus 1 plus B plus 1 plus B plus 1. All together, 5 Bs and 5. 5B plus 5. Jada, can you understand?
Yes, sure.
To the washroom.
Okay. Number 7, I buy 2 books costing X dollars each. So I have 2 books. Each of it is X dollars. Okay. And then I pay for the books with a $20 note. I pay with $20. How much change do I receive from the $20 note? So this is X and X. So all together, total, how much? X dollars. How much?
X plus.
2x. X plus X is 2x. And then I think I want to find the change. I've paid with $20 and I paid 2x. So what is the change?
20 minus 2x.
20 minus 2x dollars. So that's my answer. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Debbie gives biscuits to each of her 5 friends. So she has 5 friends. And she gives each of them B biscuits. I don't know what B is now. Okay. And then it says she gives 1 more to each friend. So another 1 more, add another 1 more for each friend. How many biscuits has she given to all of her friends? So this plus this plus this plus this plus this. So B plus 1 plus B plus 1 plus B plus 1 plus B plus 1 plus B plus 1. So when it comes to addition, you put all the unknowns together first. So B plus B plus B plus B plus B is 5B. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5B plus 5 biscuits. Ashley, can I understand?
Yeah, thank you.
A farmer puts C cows and G goats into each of his 8 fields. Okay, so now drawing helps, maths in drawing helps. So always keep a piece of paper by your side, a scrap paper, and then you can draw on it to understand more. So how many fields does the farmer have?
8.
8. So let's say I draw fields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so in each field, how many cows does he put?
C cows.
C cows. And how many goats?
G.
G goats.
G goats. So I'm just going to put cows and goats like this now. Now, he then puts 3 more cows into each field. 3 more cows. So 1 cow is C. So 3 more cows means?
3C.
Correct. He puts 3 more cows. Now, write an expression for the total number of animals in the field.
4C plus G.
Sorry?
4C plus G.
So for each field will be 4C plus G. So that's for each field.
Okay, thanks.
So in 8 fields will be 4C plus G 8 times.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay, how did we get 4C?
32C and 8G,
32C
right?
plus 8G.
Sorry?
32C plus 8G, right, Joe?
You expand it.
So how did we get 4C?
Yeah, let me think again. 4C because C plus 3C is 4C.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Guys, hang on. Question 9. There is a trick in the question. So the farmer puts C cows, okay? It says it puts C cows. So this is correct. C cows and G goats. Okay? Now, do they say what is C? Like how many is C? Do they tell you the value of C?
No.
No.
Tell C cows. So C could be 10, C could be 20, C could be 30. We don't know. Okay? Now, after that, he says he puts 3 more cows. So it cannot be 3C because 3C would mean 3 times C. And if C was 10, then 3 times 10 would be 30 cows, which is wrong. It says 3 cows. So you just add 3. You understand? You just add 3.
Yes, sir.
Because we don't know what the value of C is. So it's C plus G plus 3. So it's 8C plus 8G plus 24 when you expand it. Can you understand?
Yeah.
Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Can. Because C doesn't have a value, so you cannot put 3C. Okay, let's go through the answers here. Okay, number 3, what do you all get?
8 meters.
You can mark your work, yeah?
I mean,
8
kg.
kg. Okay. Number 4, you should get
P minus 4 passages.
yeah.
Passengers.
If you all have any questions, your answers are not the same, please let me know.
So I put the 4 and minus P, is it? Or do I have to put P minus 4?
Minus 4, because P is the total.
Okay.
And minus 4 after that. Yes.
For question 2, I put 8B. Put 8B kg. I didn't put 8M.
8M because it's given there as M.
Oh, okay.
You must use the unknown that they give you. Okay, number 5, Ashira, what do you get?
So I didn't do that.
Sujit?
Sure, can I try?
Wait, let's see if Sujit is answering. Sujit? Sujit, are you there? Okay, Tristan, you can try.
5P plus 7R.
5P plus 7R, correct. And they are all in cents. Okay. Number 6, as we looked earlier, 8B plus 2P cents. Number 7, Akshara. Okay, wait.
Yes.
I cannot see the board.
Akshara, number 7.
Number 7, is it?
Hmm.
Hold on a second. Okay, I got $20 minus 2x.
Okay.
Dollars.
And this is $2. Number 8, Siddharth.
5 plus 5.
Sorry?
5B plus 5.
5B plus 5 biscuits. And number 9.
So for 7, I put 2x minus 20.
No, it's 20 minus 2x because you pay with $20 and then you minus the cost of the books to get the change.
Okay.
Number 9 is, like we saw earlier, 8C plus 8G plus 24 animals. Okay, anyone has any questions? Please mark your work. Okay, everyone done? And can I have a show of hands of those who are still copying or still marking?
Done.
Okay, all done. Okay, so let's go on to page 16, 1-6. page 16. You have to expand the brackets. Okay. Question 1. Please do A D F P Q R. Okay. And then for question 2, please do C, H, and I. Yeah, do question 1 and 2 first. Expanding brackets, yeah?
Can I go toilet?
Yes. Okay, for question 2, there's no J. Sorry about that. Do I, sorry. H and I. It is I actually. Looks like a J, is it? It's an I.
Yeah, sure, it looks like a J.
I. Cuz? Okay, question 1A. What do you all get? Please mark.
3x plus 2.
Sorry?
3x plus 2.
No.
3x plus 6.
3x plus 6.
Okay, and then E. What do you all get for E?
18 minus
18 minus 6p.
F.
3a minus 3b.
Sujit. P. Sujit, what do you get for P?
I don't think it's there. Teacher, can I try?
Yeah, can.
24p minus 32q.
24p minus
32q.
2q, and then q.
Negative
Try.
x.
Okay, who was that wanted to try? Yeah.
Me.
Who was that?
Silver.
Sorry?
Silver.
Wait, who is that? Who's talking? I need to know who's talking.
Me, silver.
Silver, okay. Okay, try. Q.
Negative 2x plus negative 4.
So plus negative 4, and then positive and negative becomes
Negative.
negative. So you can just change it to negative straight away after that. Okay. You cannot have two signs. So after the two signs, it's correct. It's positive, negative, and then you change it to negative. And the last one, R.
Teacher, can I do?
Can?
Negative 4y plus 4.
Negative 4y plus 4, correct. Okay, so that's for number 1. Then let's look at question 2. C.
So can I try?
Can?
6 plus 12x plus 18y.
Okay, correct. H.
Can I also try?
Can?
Is negative 2a plus 6b minus 14.
And the last one, I.
Can I try also?
Yeah, just a moment. Okay, yeah, can.
Negative 21.
21a plus 7q plus not plus, minus 28R.
Okay, correct. So these are your answers. Please mark your work.
Got 2C.
Huh?
Under the H is what?
H is negative 2a plus 6b minus 14. Okay, anyone has any questions?
No.
No? Okay, then that is all for today's class. Yeah, and then I shall see you all during next class, which is Thursday for study skills.
Okay, bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher. It's on study skills is on Friday, teacher.
Friday.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hello. Hello.